Hi, my name is Taki'h, and this is your invitation into the initiation of the dark and light feminine, specifically for males and men. This is your invitation to become whole. This is your invitation to know power is not just something tough or hard, but also through softness, surrender, and vulnerability. And that might sound scary because you've been conditioned a certain way. And it's time that we each develop both wings and fly with the complementary energies of masculine and feminine inside of us. It's not about becoming more feminine as a male or man. It's about becoming more authentic, more whole. And it's also rewriting sexuality. The innocence, reclaiming the innocence of your cock in case somewhere along the line you lost connection to that. The innocence of your sexuality, your sensuality, and the eros, that turn on, can be a guiding force, can be a compass in your life. It doesn't mean you need to have sex with everyone. But it has a wisdom, it has an intelligence, and so do emotions. It's an invitation to reclaim emotions instead of having it be the number one judgment that you're too feminine, especially if you're feeling too much or too sensitive. I long for the day where when the feminine is complimented or recognized in a male or man, it is not an insult. I also long for that for females and women when the masculine is appreciated in them. This is your invitation for connection and to shatter the illusion of disconnection, separation, isolation, doing it alone. This is your invitation to vulnerability as power, as strength, to abundance, the juiciness, and think egg in an ovary, a female egg that attracts the sperm, magnetizes. Now imagine that energy in your everyday life, not to be attracting sperm, but what is it that you want to manifest? What is it that you want to magnetize? Instead of playing the dance of duality, which is delicious, playing with the polarities within, letting them dance within, instead of seeking the feminine to be fulfilled outside, instead of not trusting the feminine because there's so much shadow in your own, instead of being resentful towards the feminine out there because yours is so stunted, she doesn't have a chance to express. And you might think that this will take away from your masculinity. And that's just not true. The feminine will be there to support your masculine just as much as the masculine has been there to support my feminine. I know this to be true. This is how polarities work. And I assure you that she's got gifts, blessings, and power to transmit, to support him, your masculine. This is an invitation for you to become more authentic, more whole. Through your feminine. This is also an invitation to go against the conditioning that tells you the feminine is less or something to compete with. And if you think that working on your feminine is in some way going to make you less, then you have that conditioning. It takes all of us to work on it, to work on restoring balance between the masculine and feminine inside and all around us. Look around you. Look at what happens to a world where the feminine for over 2,000 years is relegated as less. Look around you. Look at what happens to the imbalance of power. Look at what happens to the theme of sexuality, to the theme of money. Look at what happens to the environment. Look what happens in your everyday life. If you feel the call, join us. Join us live online or join us in person. You can find out all the details at www.thecross.one. This is part of the cross work, which is a soul map to become whole, bringing together the dark and light, masculine and feminine, and bringing together the feminine and masculine, bringing together soul and body. We all hold all of these polarities. It's your time to recognize so. Thank you. Thank you for being willing to become whole.